really recognizing for me that I didn't have a lot of people putting me down, but I had people mistreating me and discounting my feelings.
Mm.
And also scrubbing out that critical voice of being too hard on myself. Yes. This time I saw the little red balloon on my left hand, and I took out my favorite purple knife I have, and I cut the balloon. A lot of my anger and current frustration in life is my son's spine being damaged by a neurosurgeon, and somehow the thought came in that I can accept that this is what happened to Tyler and
Mm.
that I can be here to help him through the lessons that he needs to learn. Well, that was a huge mind shift for me.
Huge.
Instead of just being caught up in this grief process, that I can be here to assist him in that. Yes. I think that's a big step in me um stepping out of the anger and
Mhm.
not just focusing on the physical and focusing on the spiritual lessons that are there. Uh, just kind of like from the center of my chest, just like this freeing feeling. I have difficulty standing up for myself when abusive people come at me. And so that was a really important part of the lesson that I was learning, that I can stand up for myself. And in that moment, when I already recognized that it had nothing to do with me, that it was about them, that, but that I can have the ability and trust myself to stand up for myself when someone, and it's only happened a handful of times in my life, but I still want to be in that place where I can stand up for myself in that moment. I was setting soft boundaries, like, if you're not going to believe me, then I think you should go. But when she wouldn't go and she kept asking me questions and going at me, I continued to allow it. And that's a big part for that I need to learn, is how to stand up for myself and not turn into a little child that's being yelled at by my critical and mean father. That when those critical and mean people come after me, that I need to be an adult and stand up for myself and not let them act that way towards me. And all those unhealthy coping mechanisms no longer serve me, but they served her well. I just feel good about myself because at 62, I am still learning, and I was able to say something to my brother that I never could have said before in my life. I would be
Okay.
afraid to say that, then he won't be there, he won't love me, he won't like me. And I was able to do it. It was so empowering. And the point wasn't that he would necessarily pay back the money. The point was that I, in a loving, kind way, in a healthy way, could stand up for myself because I was taken advantage of, and he did not keep his promise. And it was just so empowering.